Everyone, please let me know the temperature of the place you are living in. I just want to know how much you people are going through. Just let me know.
44.
44.
Wow, it's too much.
It's 43 here in Prayagraj also.
Oh, 43. Okay, so good times and timelines. That's what summary is all about. So we have to go through, right? And I welcome all of you in 146th Toastmaster Club of Lucknow's online meetings. Before we shift to our main agenda, our club have our mission, and the mission is to provide a conducive, supportive, and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. We have general directions for online sessions, which are as follows. Ensure that you are logged in with your correct name. It will help us to identify you easily. All speakers, role takers are requested to add the name of their role next to their name. All the guests are requested to prefix guest before their name. It can be done by clicking the participants tab to rename yourself. Know when your camera is on and avoid doing any activity that may distract a speaker. Please mute your microphone except when it's your turn to speak to avoid background noises from interrupting the meeting. Please unmute your microphone and start your video when the Toastmaster of the day or the Table Topics Master asks you to do so. Let the host and co-host handle all the controls. As Sergeant at Arms guidelines, refrain from speaking about religion, sex, and politics in a derogatory manner. Avoid interjecting the speaker when he or she is delivering a speech, evaluation, or report. Avoid conversations in chat publicly when someone is speaking, as it may distract the speaker. Please raise your hand to volunteer during table topics session to speak. Look out for the green, yellow, and red colored cards on the screen. They will be displayed by the timer at the appropriate times. At the end of every segment, please cast your ballot when the host displays the polls on the screen. Now, I have the honor to welcome today's presiding officer, who is the president of our Toastmaster Club of Lucknow, who considers himself the friendly neighborhood Toastmaster, and he is so proud of this, and he is guide to all of us, and he is a person who has been a very seasoned person. Whether it's professional or whether it's personal. And he is none other than Toastmaster Jatin. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome. Huge round of applause, Toastmaster Jatin.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms, for setting the tone for our meeting, the hot and humid but lively tone for this today's meeting number 146. And I am always flattered by the kind of words that you come up with for my introduction. But as I've mentioned earlier, it's been so long that not only have I been seasoned, I've now been cooked and gone rotten as well. So hopefully that doesn't rub off, the smell doesn't reach out to you over the virtual platform. That's a good thing of a virtual platform, right? We are all connected from different geographies. We are Toastmasters. We are fun and friendly. And that's why we are your friendly neighborhood Toastmasters, just a Zoom call away. Now, today's meeting is about something that's hot, but it's also about fun. And that fun is more so happens with people who join our meetings, like our regular guests, our, and role takers like Manvi and Harsh from our parent Toastmasters Club, which is the Lucknow Toastmasters Club. We also have a few people from from our area who are from Prayagraj Toastmasters Club. One of them is Toastmaster Zanshu, who's taking up a role. So his introduction would be taken up earlier later. I would. We also have guest Toastmaster Galal Zaki, who's I believe this is the third or fourth time who's joining our meeting. So thank you, sir, for joining. Now we also have somebody new who has joined in quite some time after, since he's been away for doing his MBA. This person is in IM Rohtak, and he is part of our parent club again, Lucknow Toastmasters Club, as far as I know, unless he wants to switch over to TMCL. But he's also a dignitary in the sense that he is now the division director elect. That is, he come under Division F, and he is elected to be the division director for the term 2024-25. So welcome, Devang. We're glad that we to see you here. Would you like to say?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much for the introduction.
Thank you. Our pleasure. I would like to confirm with our other guest Toastmasters like Namrata and Satish, which club you guys are part of.
Hi, this is Namrata. Can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm from Prayagraj Toastmaster Club.
Glad that you could join us. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hope that you could sit with us throughout the meeting, and we'll get your thoughts towards the end of the meeting. Is Satish also from PTMC?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, greeting everyone. I'm Satish from Delhi, Invictus Toastmaster Club.
Sorry,
So I'm a part of Toastmaster Club last 1 year. So today I joined that meeting just for my taking of new learning. Thank you.
so which club did you say you were part of?
Invictus.
Invictus. Okay.
Yes, yes.
And we have somebody, okay, we have Dattatreya. So Dattatreya, hi, welcome. Which club are you from? Okay, we got dropped off. Anyways, so now that we have welcomed the guests, we would also like to, as a club, we are, like we said, we are fun, but we also do some serious stuff. Serious stuff that we're here for is improving our public speaking and leadership skills. And in the journey of improving our leadership and public speaking skills, we do tend to celebrate the timely occasions. These occasions are here and then come up very often nowadays. Recently they've come up very often, so we are in more celebration mode nowadays. One of them that we already had posted recently is the achievement by our Vice President Public Relations, the very handsome hunk of Shubham Sinha, for completing his level 1 in leadership development path. Congratulations to you once again. Uh, when members do such or gain some such achievements, we also try to celebrate through our monthly award, which is our Stars of the Month. And it's time to now announce the Stars of the Month for the month of April 2024. For that, I'd like to share my screen. As I share my screen, I'd like to introduce the first winner of this award, which is none other than the same person who I just introduced for his contribution by not only completing giving speeches, being present in every single meeting and taking up roles, and doing his executive committee responsibilities thoroughly. So congratulations, Shubham, for being the first star of the month for April 2024. Where are you? I can't see you. If you can raise your hands, virtual hand, we could have a quick pic screenshot being taken. Yeah. Hope now you can take a screenshot yourself. Cool. The next person that we have for this award is somebody who's been slightly away for some time because she's been busy with her household duties of getting a son through her board exams. So being a true mom, that's what people do. They take care of everything household, but she's also fortunately our club mom. And for those of you who already know, is is Toastmaster, come on, Smita Kotkar, who's our second star of the month for April 2024. She is truly our club mom in the sense that she spends as much time as mentoring and guiding the club members as she spends with her own children. And this award goes to her for not only doing that, but also being a representative of the club at area level in the ISC and table topics contest, and fortunately or unfortunately giving way to this yours truly for participating in division contest, otherwise which was her position to take. So congratulations, Smitaji. If you can raise your virtual hand, you can come top the screen and then we can take a quick screenshot. Where art thou? Can't see you.
Where is the hand raising option gone?
Okay, you're there. I'll take a screenshot. Come on. Thank you so much. Not only for your contributions to the club, but to each and every member. We have Soumya. I haven't been still able to decipher who's which iPhone is Soumya using, but if you could unmute, we would like to find it out and also find out if you're a Toastmaster or guest. Hello, Amitji.
Very good afternoon.
Are you a Toastmaster or a guest?
I'm a guest.
Nice. So what brings you to Toastmaster? If you could introduce yourself and tell us what brings you to Toastmaster.
Actually, I heard about Toastmaster earlier, few years back. Now I make up my mind. Let's join and improve the communication, better communication journey, and because some leadership skills are also enhanced when we talk in group and betterly because lots of hiccups while talking in an English in front of the girls. So fluency will come when we sit in a session like this. That's why.
So we hope you stay with us throughout the meeting, learn about how Toastmasters can help you achieving your goals further. And we'd like to hear from you towards the end of the meeting on how did you find it.
Sure.
Thank you. I'd also like to acknowledge Utkarsh, the guest, who I believe is the one who joined us at the joint meeting at Lucknow Toastmasters. And so he's been joining at Lucknow and TMCL, LTMC and TMCL now and then. So glad you could join us today. We would also like to acknowledge the presence of another dignitary, the member of Lucknow Toastmasters, but also the founding member of TMCL, the current ACGD, Associate Club Board Director, and the District Chief Judge nominated. There's no election, so the nominated District Chief Judge for the term 2024-25. If you are truly a Sankavish Mohan, because sometimes. But without further ado, let's move on with the business side of the meetings. We are here to conduct a meeting, and for conducting a meeting, there's always a person who is the MC, the master, the Toastmaster of the day. Now, today's Toastmaster of the day, I've been introducing her so much is that I feel that she should be named Toastmaster of the Day Emeritus in her short span of time. In the short span of time, that number of times she has already taken Toastmaster of the Day. She joined the club in June or July of 2023, and since then she has been a very regular contributor to the club. She's also part of an executive committee as a vice president membership, as some of us can vouch for. She has brought some of us in as the members, and she is going to talk about. I'm not going to tell you what she's going to talk about because it's already mentioned in the theme, so I'm not going to steal her thunder. But I would like to let her do the honors. The person who has a BBA from BBD, a bachelor's in business administration from Babu Narsidas University, Lucknow, which is also a hot place right now. But to make TMCL hotter is here. Please put your hands together for our very charming Vice President membership, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Archita Baranwal.
Thank you so much, Presiding Officer, for this introduction. A very good evening to each and everybody present here. Can anyone tell me when do families often plan their trips to mountains or beaches, or for kids to their Nani ji's home? Anybody? Okay. So,
During vacation?
yes. Yes, Bilal Zaki, summer holidays. Obviously. So, which
At the
is
time of
today's,
holiday.
yeah. So, our today's theme is also based on the summer vacation, which is a nostalgic feeling for all of us nowadays because we don't have summer vacations anymore. So when I was a kid, it was a special time of the year. The days were long, sunny, and perfect for fun activities. And I have made lots of memories, but before sharing all that memories, I would like to I would like to tell you the normal flow of the Toastmasters meeting, which is mainly divided into the three segments. The first one is the prepared speech segment, in which the prepared speaker will deliver their speech. The second segment is the table topic segment, in which there will be a table topics master, and he will give you a topic, and the speakers have to speak for a minimum of 1 or 2 minutes. And the third segment is the evaluation segment, in which the table topics evaluator evaluate the table topics, the speech evaluator evaluate the prepared speakers, and the general evaluator evaluates the whole meeting. So for today's meeting, we have a general evaluator, and he is a person who loves to travel, also loves to explore different places, and try different cuisines. He also loves to play volleyball, and this year he's going to pursue his MBA. And he's a very kind and humble person. So let's welcome our general evaluator, Toastmaster Shubham.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arshita. So, hello everyone. I am the general evaluator for today's meet. The purpose of my role is to evaluate everything that takes place throughout the meeting. During the meeting, I will take notes on everything that happens and the thing which doesn't happen. And I will evaluate each and every participant, whether it's a speaker or an evaluator, grammarian, everyone. Well, we are talking about vacations. The theme is on vacation. So, do you remember when we were in school, we used to get many homework during our summer vacations? I guess we all had that bulk of homeworks we get, and we take help from our cousins and different friends for completing those homework. So today, as a general evaluator, I also have worked to evaluate the whole meeting, and I also have my cousins. I can say my cousins, or I can say my different role players in my team. I have evaluator. I have table topic evaluator, which will be which will be introduced by Postmaster of the Day and table topic master further. And along with that, I have a tag team, which is also known as timer, counter, and grammarian, to help me with the evaluations. So first, let me introduce to the timer of today's meeting, who is Toastmaster Avanish. Toastmaster Avanish is in digital analytics profession. He likes to play table tennis, chess, watching web series, and reading books. He joined Toastmasters to learn communication, presentation, and public speaking, which he is doing very well. The Toastmaster Avanish, please explain your role.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Hi all. Okay, tell me, have you ever witnessed a overtime speaker who keep speaking for long and does not pay attention to a time? And then all suddenly the audience clap to signal, please stop. It's too much. Don't you think that this could be very embarrassing for the speaker that the audience is signaling, please stop. And do you want to be in this situation? No, I think it will be no. And that is why I, as a timer, I'm here to help you to complete your speech in time. So all the speeches are time bound. Let me start with the prepared speakers. So the prepared speakers will get 5 to 7 minutes to complete their speech. At 5 minutes, I will change my background to green. So please notice my background. And at 6 minutes, I will change my background to yellow. And at 7 minutes, I will change it to red. Then the table topic speaker, they will get 1 to 2 minutes to complete their speech. At 1 minute, I will show green background. At 1 minute, 30 seconds, I will change my background to yellow. And at 2 minutes, I will change my background to red. And then the evaluators, they will also get 2 to 3 minutes to evaluate each speech. At 2 minutes, I will change my background to green. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I will change my background to yellow. And at 3 minutes, I will change it to red. Also, please notice all the speakers will get 30 seconds of grace time to complete their speech. So please take care of your time and you can keep notice or you can see my background. Please notice my background. That's all. And I will share my report at the end of the meeting when asked by the general evaluator. Back to you, general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Avnish. Toastmaster Avnish, can you please show can you show by changing your background, how you will show the timer cards?
Sure. Maybe someone, if you remove me from the spotlight, I will get that option. I'm not getting that option right now.
I guess you can see the option in a small arrow which has been there in the option stop video, you can see. I guess you have done it before, so.
No, I have done it before. Maybe, okay, yeah, now I can do it. So please see my background. So every speaker will they will see this three background. Green, that means they have basically they have, I would say like they have reached or they successfully like there's time limit. So they will see a green background and then they will see a yellow background when it is by in between of the time limit, and then they will see a red background at the end of their time limit. After this red background, they will get a 30 second of grace period, grace time. Is it okay, General Evaluator?
Yeah, perfect.
Thank you.
So thank you, Toastmaster Avnish, for introducing your role. And now let me introduce you to my second helper, I can say my cousin, who is our counter for today's meeting, Toastmaster Sudhanshu. Toastmaster Sudhanshu is a final year medical student. His hobbies include reading books and reading stories. And again, he also played table tennis, so you can get in contact with Toastmaster Avnish. He's also a table tennis player. So please, Toastmaster Sudhanshu, please introduce your role to all.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shubham, for a warm welcome. So we were talking about those summer vacation, and we were planning to go on a vacation. So on a vacation, we all carry the luggage. If the luggage is less and what is required, the journey is very beautiful. If we introduce something unnecessary stuffs into that luggage, then that journey becomes tiresome. So that's what all the journey of a speech is also there, or a journey of speaking, where if those filler words or crutch words, those words often make those connections with the audience less fluent. So to catch those ahs, ums, or well, so like, but often the repeated words also. So I'll take note of them, and we can always uh, just ascertain it to improve our precision and accuracy.
Member of my team, who is Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, the grammarian for today's meeting. Toastmaster Sunil is from Kota, a state in Rajasthan, but currently he is living in Auraiya district of Uttar Pradesh. By qualification, he is a science graduate, and currently he is a working professional and associated with PSU as a senior chemical engineer. His hobby is public speaking, and he want to learn public speaking, so that's why he joined Toastmasters. So Toastmaster Sunil, the stage is all yours for introducing your role.
Thank you, General Elevator. The first step to improvement is to know ourselves, our weaknesses, our errors, our deficiencies. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Today, I'm the grammarian. I'll be paying close attention to the good usage and not so good usage of language, as well as grammatical mistakes made by the speakers and role players. You know, as a grammarian, I'm responsible to provide a word of the day and a phrase of the day. So I'm giving the word of the day. So for today's meeting, the word of the day is gizmo. It is a noun, meaning any small device with a particular purpose. The examples of its uses are: the store is full of gizmos like pagers and cellular phones. Another is, if you want to be an inventor, come up with an original gizmo. Gizmos are small devices like mobile, anything, taser, and speaker, just like that. The phrase of the day is cutting edge, meaning advanced and innovative, or you can say very modern. Examples are: the new Apple Watch uses a cutting edge technology to check your activity throughout the day. Artificial intelligence is the latest cutting edge information technology. So these are the word of day and the phrase of the day. I would urge everyone to use the word of the day and the phrase of the day as much as possible in their speeches. I would also request everyone to acknowledge their usage with a thumbs up. I'll come back with my report in the evaluation session, or the general evaluator calls me to submit the report. Thank you. Over to you, general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil. You introduced your role very well. Everything was covered. And now we have one more role player in my team, and I'm glad to introduce him. Because in Toastmasters, we have came here to learn public speaking. But along with public speaking, listening is also an important skill. For that, today I have a role player who is playing a role of an active listener, and he is none other than Toastmaster Jatin. Toastmaster Jatin is the president of our club, our beloved Toastmaster Jatin. He is an active member. He is a helping member, and like, yeah, I have no words to introduce him. He is very well, and he is a very well speaker also. So please introduce your role to all Toastmaster Jatin.
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator. I would like to start introduction of my role with a couple of questions. because the general evaluator has already mentioned or highlighted the importance of listening to everyone here, because as Toastmasters, we tend to speak a lot. It's also important as much to listen to others while they're speaking so that we can provide them feedback and also learn from them. So let's start with a couple of questions right here, right now. As to who remembers, except our Toastmaster of the day, is what degree does she have and from which college? And Shubham.
ABD University BBA course.
Who was this? Sorry, I didn't get it. This is Harsh. Okay. Yeah. All right. And then what degree is our general evaluator going to pursue? Except her.
MBA.
Yeah. See, Harsh is already ready. You see, it's so this is not technically listening, because if you know the answers beforehand, that's not listening, that's just recollecting. But that's why I would note down things that are good, note downs during the meeting, which are and ask you questions towards the end of the meeting, so that we can find out if people have been really paying attention to what others are speaking, and hopefully develop our listening skills. We will obviously give an award to whoever answers the most number of questions. All right, back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jatin. So everyone, this was my fabulous team for the evaluations, and we will present our evaluation report at the end of the viewing meeting and call upon by Toastmaster of the day. Back to Toastmaster of the day.
Okay. Okay, so I was talking about the summer vacations. Uh, and I said that I will share my story. So I'm going to share one of my stories and how did I spend my whole summer holidays. So when I was a kid, I did not like going to school. So every year I eagerly waited for summer vacations. And whenever summer vacation happens, I always went to my Nani ji's house in Delhi. And the journey from my home to my Nani ji's house took 16 hours by train. So, like, I absolutely love this long train journey during summer holidays. And upon reaching there, like, upon reaching my Naniji's house and meeting all the cousins, uh, our football rolled a bit far. So we sent Ishu to bring it back. As soon as he touched the ball, a dog started chasing him. Like Ishu ran as fast as he could. But in general, when we say Ishu run, he don't run. Like he's not able to run faster. But that day he ran like a Rajdhani Express. And we all burst into laughter while watching him from a distance. Thankfully, he managed to escape somehow. If you can also relate with my story and you have some more stories to share, I will ask them and be ready for that, but after the prepared speech segment. So now to proceed with the prepared speaker round, I would like to invite our speech evaluator. She is a beautiful lady who loves reading books, spending time with her family, and she is currently serving as the secretary of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. And she's none other than Toastmaster Devika.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the day. And I would like to introduce my speaker, Toastmaster Suraj. Toastmaster Suraj hails from Vaishali. He loves reading book and meeting new people, and he's a fitness freak. And the pathway is dynamic leadership level 2, pathway 1. And the title of the speech is The Leader I Found in Me. The Leader I Found in Me, Toastmaster Suraj. Over to you.
Who is leader? Is it just having a leadership position in your respective profession? No, not at all. Leader is someone who grabs opportunity regardless of ups and downs. Leader is someone who shows acute awareness about his surroundings. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests, Before doing this project, I had a very dull idea about leaders and leadership, as I used to think that leaders are just according to their profession, and their leadership qualities might be in sync with that kind of nature of job. When I went through the test, Toastmaster International surprised me, and I got to know that there are so many types of leadership styles. And the test I underwent that showed me to be a combination of different kinds of leadership styles. For example, altruistic, coaching leadership styles, democratic leadership styles, affiliative leadership styles, and so on. For example, authoritative, bureaucratic, etc. When I look back at a few events, and then I thought, yes, these were the events which are quite related with the attributes and the qualities which have been mentioned in those respective leadership styles. For example, when it comes to coaching leadership style, so as I love public speaking and I am a part of a group where there are so many people, and we have opportunity to encourage each other one another, and we have opportunity to motivate one another, and we can also express ourselves, we can post our blogs, etc., so many things. And then there's a one lady, and she told me that, Suraj, just post a speech and try to help others, the people who are not really posting their speeches and who are not regular. Then I thought, okay, let me try. And I spoke for 13 minutes, and I posted that speech, including the importance of coming in front of the camera, getting challenged and accepting the challenge, and also how we can time manage time little bit, and how we can utilize the time while traveling, and it's so many things. And soon I could see that there are 5 to 6 people who have responded, and they have thanked me that, Suraj, thank you so much. The way you have expressed yourself just to make us introspect, and the way you motivated us to take all these steps, that's really quite wonderful. And yes, I really want to be consistent. So that is something that showed that, yes, I can be a good coach, of which I have never thought of. Next, altruistic leadership quality. So the workplace where I work, I have a few subordinates working along with me. And altruistic leadership focuses on the well-being and emotional well-being of others. Altruistic leaders also treats their employees and the people who are working under them and the people with whom they are working with compassion, sympathy, and modesty. And someday, and at times, I hear this from my subordinate that they say that, I consider you my elder brother instead of considering you my senior. So that brother word is not just a word for me. That is something I felt like the reflection of my behavior, the way I communicate with them. So I think that there is also, I am in sync with this altruistic leadership style. Moving on to next leadership style, that is democratic leadership, where leaders focuses on inclusivity, focuses on open communication, focuses and likes to hears every voice of the team, and loves to listen everyone. And when it comes to the credit of any success, he lets it goes to all the person. And he also, when face failure, then take the entire responsibility for that. And next one is affiliative leadership style. affiliative leadership style focuses on creating company culture, which we can say sense of belonging or sense of community. Here, I want to refer a book that is Ikigai, in which author has talked about sense of belongingness, which is found in a village that is in Okinawa, Japan, and the people in of Okinawa, they are living, and their life expectancy is far better than the life expectancy of the world population. And here he shows that every person in Okinawa feels that if I fail, the other members of the community will stand by, and that fosters sense of belongingness, and that leads to better mental fitness that is also related with the physical fitness, and that's why there is I can say that they live longer than the normal people. So there are so many leadership styles, and how becoming aware about all the leadership qualities will help me or will help me to better my life. For example, let's take Toastmaster Shubham. Suppose Toastmaster Shubham gets married, and he is very well aware about all the leadership styles, and he can also know just by noticing the behavior and communication of the other person what kind of leadership style that person is having. And now he goes to his in-laws, and then he communicate, he respond, he treat each and every members at his in-laws house according to their likeness. They will think that Shubham is a good guy. Of course, he's a good guy, but they will think that Shubham is a good. But this is Shubham who has put that much effort, right? So this is something which, in which way we can help ourselves knowing and becoming more aware about different leadership styles. Now, as I have found my leadership styles, what's your leadership style? Back to Toastmaster of the day. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Suraj, and that was a beautiful speech. I request everyone to please give him a huge round of applause. So coming back to the theme, I already told you my side of story. Now I would like to listen some of your stories. Anyone who wants to share their summer vacation story can raise their hand, or I can pick anybody. Yes, table topic evaluator Toastmaster Smita.
Hello, everyone. Initially, it was Master of the Day. I thought when you introduce, when you ask me about what table topic evaluator role is, I will introduce. But now that you have chosen me, I'd like to tell you about my experience. My grandmother's house in Delhi used to be our one and only vacation place for my entire childhood years. The day we would start our vacation, we would reach there. And then I remember kulfi that Nani ji used to make. The, our dolls used to get clothes made by her. That used to be so wonderful. Then, that cotton candy. Um, what is that called in Hindi? It's called kya, buddhi ke baal, all that stuff. So that fellow used to come outside. And there was one kulfi wala who used to come, which is the most interesting part is he used to come around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, post lunch, and he would come outside our house. And then he would start ringing a bell. In Delhi that time, they used to have those matka kulfis, and they used to have that sort of a bell that they used to keep ringing. And all the cousins, we used to be at home, and then we used to be after our grandfather, Nana ji, kulfi chahiye, kulfi chahiye. So this fellow found that there are many children out here, and every day he would come. So one day Nana ji got a little angry. He says, nothing doing. Kisi ko kulfi nahi mil rahi hai. that poor guy, he kept ringing the bell for half an hour, 40 minutes. He was outside our house. Bachcho ko de do, bachcho ko de do, and we would all be outside the gate like this, that Nanaji is not giving us school fee today. And that poor thing was ringing. So beautiful memories of childhood. Thank you for helping us remember that today, Archita.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your story. And there is also the stories which our Nanaji and Nanaji tells us about uh, lots of things, and they are just imaginary. And at that time, I used to believe that they all are real. Toastmaster Suraj, you wanted to share something?
Yes, I have also a few stories. But so when it comes to summer hot, then I have only a few memories. For example, hours I used to spend in Ganga River, right, along with my friends, and family members used to just looking for me. Where is he? And I used to then sneak into my house. Second, I had a very big mango also, so I used to spend all the day in my bagicha, and that is somewhere like I used to leave from one branch of the another branch of mango trees, and I used to enjoy there. So that is somewhere I. And yes, one more thing, in village that time there used to be a different kind of ice cream. That is not that ice cream, I just rectangular size of, I don't know what to say that. And I used to exchange that with mango, right? They needed mango and I needed that ice cream. So that was something I used to do along with my friends. So that's amazing. I really miss those days. Thank you so
So
much.
you applied the barter system.
Yes, yes, absolutely
Okay,
correct.
okay. Thank you so much, Suraj, for sharing. Yes, Toastmaster Archana, you wanted to share something?
Yeah, thanks Archita for that beautiful reminiscence of our childhood, because summer vacations are something that everyone celebrated, because this is the only time we used to get to meet our cousins actually. And one of my cousin who was very intelligent, and he was a big brother, means he was a son of my mamaji, and he used to come every summers. And I was very stubborn child. We used to play a lot of outdoor games as well, and also indoor games right in the terrace after during the night or 8 p.m. or something. So I remember once we were playing cards, and he was able to win because he was quite elder to me, and also he knew all the tricks and all, and he used to beat me up every single time. And I was so stubborn, and that day I decided, no, I have to win, and I made him sit till midnight, until I win by myself. So that is the time I think he never came back to my house in the summer vacations. And this is the one thing that I just got reminded because of that. So
Thank you so much,
thank you
Toastmaster
so much.
Archana, for sharing your story. I also did something with my cousin, and he never came back to my house. But now, when we grew up, he used to come. My bua was feeding me with a hand, and he came suddenly, and he asked, "Mama, give me some, like mujhe bhi do," something like that. And she just fed one bite to him, and I got very angry. I took a bamboo stick, like it was this thick, and just like hit him on the head. And that was like after that time, he never came to my house and never asked for a bite. Yes, Toastmaster
Great.
Shubham, you want to share something?
Yes, if you will not be angry, then please can I? Yeah. So again, just the vacation and all, I also used to be very excited during the vacation. I used to go to my granny's house, and all those stuff was again the same enjoyment, doing different stuffs, eating different stuffs. I want to just share a thing. When I used to come back with train, like my granny's house in Varanasi, and I'm in from Valia. So when we used to come back from my granny house, I didn't want to come back. So I just want to share my ever thought at that time that I used to pray to God that please, Bhagwan ji, please God, the train breaks down. Please, the Varanasi got attacked by terrorist or earthquake. I used to pray different things from God so that I couldn't get back to my hometown. So right now I am recalling those things, how evil I was and what I used to ask from God. So just wanted to share that.
Thank you so much, Shubham, for sharing such funny story with us. So, if anyone doesn't want to share their story, they can put it in the chat box as well. And let's move forward with our next segment. Is segment as everybody, like, many people already practiced some talking. So our next session is also about impromptu speaking, and for that we have a table topic master in which the table topic master will give you any random topic and you have to speak on that. For as our table topic master, there is a lady who is an anesthesiologist by profession, a mother of two little kids, and have been an incredible Toastmaster since 2 years. She loves traveling, speaking, and making new friends. So put your hands together and let's welcome Toastmaster Archana Prajapati.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Archita, for that warm welcome. And I welcome you all to the Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. And today we have summer theme, and many of you must be remembering a lot of reminiscences of your childhood. And I am here to make them more obvious and make them speak on those reminiscences of yours with the table topic theme, which is also summer vacations. And for that, let me share my screen. Before that, I would like to invite our table topic evaluator, who is none other than a lady who is an emotional intelligence trainer and come facilitator, an author, a storyteller, mom of two boys, as well as the mom of the Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. She is an eloquent speaker and most of all an elegant lady. So let's welcome Toastmaster Smita Kotkar over here with a huge round of applause.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Archana. Active listener, I think I'll have to get used to this tag of mine or what. Very well. Thank you so much for this love and affection. Hello, everyone. Just the way I'm sure you've heard your granny and your grandfathers tell you stories in your childhood. I remember mine, where my granny, after an entire day of hard work, would start the story and she would start the story as, let me just say this in Hindi. एक था बुरा बंदर, उसके सर पे थे तीन, नानी जी, तीन बाल. So this is how my granny would, poor thing, would try to tell her story. But out here, our table topic master would be giving you topics where you will be speaking for 2 minutes, and I, as a table topic evaluator, have to see that you're not sleeping off in those 2 minutes, but you're actually constructing a small story where you have a beginning, a main body, and an ending. How effectively you're able to convey your thoughts on the topics that she gives you is what my job would be. And I will be evaluating you on this.
Think on your feet. So how to approach any table topic? Consider any table topic, any topic over here as a mini speech, which can have an opening, a body, and a conclusion or a call to action. And the time allotted for any topic over here would be 2 minutes 30 seconds, where 2 minutes will be um, uh, the actual time and 30 seconds will be the grace time, and where you can wind up your speech. And also you can take 10 to 15 seconds to organize your thoughts. right in the beginning. So you don't have to start immediately after listening to the topic. You can think over it for 10 to 15 seconds, and then you can go ahead with the total topics. And the people who will, the participants who will qualify this particular time, they will be eligible for Best Table Topic Speaker Award. So over to you. And now let me share the screen. And I'll invite one by one who wants to participate here. And let me invite people who have raised their hands. Is there anyone? I think the screen is visible.
Yes, Toastmaster Rachna, we have got Toastmaster Asanke, Shravan Kumar, and Toastmaster Manvi.
Okay. So Toastmaster Manvi, would you like to come first?
I can, but before me, Toastmaster Asankya and Toastmaster Shravan raised their hands, so we can go ahead in the same pattern.
Okay. So Toastmaster Asanke, would you like to come first and attempt on any topic?
Sure, Toastmaster Archana.
So which number would you like to go for?
Okay, which number I can choose a color, and if I had to go with a number, then this will be number 2, yellow.
Okay, number 2 here. Okay. I'm actually doing it after a long time, so pardon me for that. And is the screen visible? Is the picture visible to you? Okay. So your question is, Toastmaster Asankya, memories of your childhood on a train journey. So memories of childhood in your train journey, Toastmaster Asankya, over to you.
Memories of my childhood in a train journey. Thank you so much, Table Topics Master. Fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, how many of you love, like, while you are booking your berths, so do you prefer a lower berth, middle berth, or an upper berth, if I may ask? Anyone?
Lower berth.
All right. So again, the reason I asked is because I prefer none of them. Just like Toastmaster Shivam mentioned, I prefer a side lower berth. The reason being that gives you that privacy, and that definitely that the scene that I could see in Toastmasters Dr. Ashina's slide, that reminded me how much I like want that side lower every time I'm entering a train. Like just yesterday, I was in a train, though it was a chair car seating, but again, that is what I prefer because that gives you that privacy. And whenever I'm even traveling with my family, that is where I like that's my go-to seat. And if I had to like give you that even in instance, it's all primarily because when I'm traveling with my family, my parents, it's like they prefer a lower seat, and all the time is what I recall is I used to every time get either in a side lower or a side upper seat, and that's how that like translated me for that love and affection for a side lower seat. So that's majorly it. But if I had to recollect one instance from my lifetime, that would be 2005. I might be around 10 years old at that point of time. We were traveling to Puri, and when I think of a family trip or a family train trip is what I recall. We were traveling to Jagannath Puri, Orissa, and that is what I was able to recollect. And that is again one of the most that journey itself has that a lot of recall value in my mind, wherein I recollect entire family of 10, 15 people going there together. And it's not about more about that incident what we did, but more about that togetherness wherein we were enjoying all throughout. I believe it was a 24-hour journey wherein we went ahead and had that sort of a trip. It's no and today I don't remember about the trip or what I did there in that city Orissa Jagannath Puri, but I remember that train journey very vividly, even even when I was just 10 years old at that point of time. That's all from my side. Over to you, Dr. Archana.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Asank, and loved hearing you and your train journeys, your experience. Thank you so much. I could relate to you while in your train journey. So nowadays, I prefer those seats, the lower berth. But previously, I was like, wanted to go up in the upper berth, and that was my favorite seat. Okay. Now, moving on, and next is Shravan Kumar. Would you like to come up?
Yes, Toastmaster.
So except for okay, number 2, which number
Yeah,
would you like to go for?
I would like to choose the fourth one.
Fourth one, blue. Okay. Okay. So your question is your favorite summer fruit and why? And there are only 2 pictures. You can select as many as you want.
Yeah, sure. Fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests, mangoes, movies, ice creams, beaches, cotton dress. These are all the items we use during summers, especially watermelon as well. My favorite food is definitely, there is no doubt, is mango. Even today, I have a tree in my backyard that gives, my father was plant that I've been looking after that. Every year, I'm getting almost 50 to 60 mangoes. So I distribute those mangoes to our neighbors, a few of them, and few I keep with me. They're so delicious. And apart from that mango, I also love Naturals ice cream, the brand Naturals. I think it is started in Mumbai. So it has a flavor. You choose a fruit, you will definitely get that flavor, that aroma of that fruit in that ice cream, in Naturals brand ice cream. Whenever I get a chance, I'll definitely visit that ice cream parlor on the way. If I am going on the way, I'll definitely visit that. That is one. And watermelon, of course, watermelon is one of the cooling fruit. I'll definitely like that. And apart from that, coconut water. Coconut water is the best electrolyte that energizes immediately. The body will get the cool and lot of energy. So definitely I'll prefer the coconut water. At least in a week, I'll consume 2 to 3 coconuts. That's the summer food for me. Uh, Apart from that, I also like to use that. I don't know what exactly it called in English. Um, it is a rare. It's like a tree, like coconut tree, but it will give some kind of ice. It called some ice. I don't remember that. Frozen ice kind of fruit that also I love. So, and also sugar cane juice. So these are my food for summer. Thank you so much for asking me, Dr. Archana. Thank you. Over to you for giving.
Lovely. Yeah. I guess Shravan Kumar, loved hearing you, and you have included all the fruits that are available in summers, and I love all those things. Usually, I drink coconut milk, coconut water every single day, and also my favorite is sugarcane juice. So yeah, thank you so much for bringing that out. Now I would like to ask Manvi, Toastmaster Manvi. Would you like to
So
come
can
up
you hear
now?
me clearly?
Yeah, I can. Let me share the screen. Okay. 2 and 4 are gone. So which number would you like to?
I'll go with 3.
3. Okay. Okay. So this is something great. Now, Toastmaster Manvi, uh, share your favorite summer treat and why. Share your favorite summer treat and why. Over to you.
Table Topic Master, fellow Toastmasters, and guests present here. I don't think we all need to answer this question that Table Topic Master asked. The favorite summer treat made with the small child, made with the teenage, or made with the older ones is present in your screen right now. The ice golas with multiple flavors, the ice creams that we have that we even order on Blinkit, Zomato, and all these things is something that I and my family can live upon for my whole life. If you ask me to live without water, I can. If you ask me to live without food, I can. But in summers, if you will ask me to live without ice cream, sorry, I cannot. Because this is the only season where I, in my throat, can support the ice cream flavors. Because in winters, in season changes, most of the time what happens is whenever I eat something cold or drink something cold, my voice goes to I don't know which hell that it doesn't even come out of my throat. So my favorite dessert in summers is not only ice creams, but the ice creams we make at home. The flavors we prefer as per our taste. And if you'll visit my place, you'll find nothing in my freezer but a freezer full of ice creams only. So don't try to steal those whenever you come here, but you are almost invited to have my favorite dessert in this specific scorching heat and with chilled, cold, and flavorful ice creams. Favorite topic master, which is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Over to you.
It's absolutely chocobar and chocolate flavor. That's my favorite. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Manvi, for asking that. And I can definitely relate to you. About ice creams, yes, I'm very much keen of eating ice creams. And summer without ice creams is like a means bad dream for me. So thank you so much for that attempting that topic. Now I would like to call Utkarsh. Yes, Utkarsh. Uh, would you like to come up?
Sure.
Okay, let me share the screen. The number 2, 3, and 4 are gone already. Which number would you like to go for?
7. I would like to take 7.
7. Okay. Okay. So your question is, if you could spend this summer anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Yes, I can
Utkarsh.
see you. Yes, guess
Am
Utkarsh.
I
If you could
visible?
spend this summer anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Over to you.
Yes. So good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. So if I'm asked upon like where I would like to spend my summer holidays, so I would definitely. So I'm more of a hill person. So I like mountains. I like places, particularly when we are in summers. I like going to places where it's not where I can get a bit more respite from the heat. So I would definitely like to go to some places like McLeodganj or Darjeeling or somewhere around in the south, like probably in Munnar, probably. Where I think where I can just find where there are mountains, where there's a bit more cool than the kind of heat that we are facing in the north. So that are my go-to places. So particularly like even if I have talked about the last summer that I went to, so last summer I went to Munnar. So there I spent a lot of time on the tea plantations, on the rubber plantations. The weather was pretty cool down there. So there was a lot of respite that I had got from from the hot and humid weather that we have in Lucknow and in the northern side of the things. So apart from that, one of the good things about these mountain areas is that with the weather also there's a lot of waterfalls that are also there. There's a lot of tea plantations that are there, rubber plantations that are there. So you can visit these places. You can just have your own time. Also because the Wi-Fi is not working in these places so effectively, so you're basically cut off from the rest of the society, unfortunately or fortunately. So that also helps. Like so it's basically your time off, where you are having your own time away from all the hustles and bustles of the world, all the work occupiedments that you have in the day-to-day life. So probably, like, if you just ask me what kind of my vacation would be, so this would be just to relax, just to go to, just kind of Himalaya or a Pahad kind of a situation, just away from all the stress busters that we have in a day-to-day life, and then go about it. Yeah, that is my kind of vacation. Thank you. Thank you. Over to you, table topic master.
Great, Utkarsh, and I completely relate to you on this. As a North Indian, I also definitely like to go to the hill stations, and Munnar is definitely a wonderful place to visit. I have been there quite a long back, but it was a wonderful journey there, and the tea plantations you mentioned about it. So thank you so much for attempting the topic. Now I would like to invite guest E. Gupta. Would you like to come? What's your name? Maybe
It's Pratyush.
Pratyush Gupta. Okay, so let me share my screen and so, number 2, 3, 4, and 7 are already gone. Other than that, which
Number 5.
Number 5. Okay. So, your topic, Pratyush Gupta, is your memories with your grandparents. Your memories with your grandparents. Over to you, guest Pratyush Gupta.
Summer is the time when exams used to end, and it was the time where especially the kids who stay in India visit their grandparents, and I am not an exception. I remember that every year, either after exams were completed or in the summer vacation, I used to visit my grandparents for 2 to 3 weeks. I used to take my younger brother with me, so that when I need to, that I feel like I want to fight with someone or I want to argue with someone, I have, because grandparents, we can sit with grandparents, we can smile with grandparents, but we have to listen. If they will tell that you cannot go outside after 12 noon, and you will only go outside after the sunset during summer, you will have to listen to it. We need someone on whom we can just clear that frustration out. My younger brother used to be that uh, guinea pig for me. Having said that, I always used to disturb my grandfather while he used to sleep, especially during the afternoon time, because I had an anger. He is not letting me go out to play. So now I am going to disturb this person. And at one instance, I and my cousin, who my uncle's son was also there, we just massacred. We just messed up with him. We broke the limes from the wall and just we kept it on his head. After 10-12 minutes, he realized something is happening. He woke up and I just vanished from there. My cousin got the thrashing. These small incidents happens in our life, but I want to say that whether we like our grandparents or we do not like our grandparents, these memories cannot be made without them, no matter what weather it is. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Pratyush Gupta. And yes, grandparents, in my home also, my children used to, please their grandparents and ask them to scold us, especially my spouse, my husband, and they use their grandparents as a as a tool or a tool to beat his father. So they just try to take revenge from him through their grandparents. They are very smart enough in that manner. So thank you so much for attempting that topic. Now, guest Galal Zaki is there with us. Okay.
No, hi.
Share my screen.
Am I audible?
Yeah. Yes, you are
Okay.
audible. And,
Take number one.
Yes.
Red.
Okay. So your topic is, do share the power cuts memory in summers. Power cuts during summers. Do share your memories with us. Yes, Galal.
Thank you, Dr. Arshana. I'm going to need a lot of gizmos to create a cutting edge approach to this topic. I don't have to go all the way back to my childhood. Right now, we have power cuts from 3 p.m. to 5:15 p.m. Cairo, Egypt time. We are a developing country. We're very poor, and we have to cut the electricity. So this is creating a lot of problems for people in business and so on. But I'd love to tell you about my traveling. It wasn't just during summer. I was working in advertising and I went all over the world to attend advertising conferences. And I had so much fun in China, Australia. I sang at the Sydney Opera House and all over the world. I can't tell you how many. One place I went to was Cancun. And I met a woman there and I said, I want jalapeno peppers. I have Indian and Turkish blood in me, and I love hot food. And she said, there is something hotter called the habanero. And she gave me a yellow one, and I took a bite, and smoke came out of my ears. And I said, wow. She said, you can imagine if he's hot when he goes in, what happened when he goes out? And it's true. I went to the toilet and smoke came out of my ears. In China, they couldn't speak at the hotel in English, and I had to do something to tell them I wanted breakfast. So I'd say, 2 eggs. Okay. And then I'd say, and draw a flower. And, honey. Okay. So I had a lot of fun traveling all over the world and communicating. Now, talking about fruits, I must tell you, my wife, I love the watermelon, but I keep the last one for myself. She takes it. Thank you. Back to you, Dr. Ashur.
It was lovely listening to you, guest Galal, and thank you for your participation. Now I would like to ask Toastmaster Abhijit and Harsh, who would like to go first?
Archana, we have a guest, Amit.
Okay. I can't see him. Is his hand raised?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm very much here.
Okay, so let me share my screen. Let's see. Yes, Amit, which number would you like to go for? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are also gone. So yeah,
Choose a wonderful letter 9 for me.
for you,
For me, yeah, 9. Blue.
okay, number 9. Okay. Okay, so which summer adventure is on your bucket list? Which summer adventure is on your bucket list? Over to you, guest Amit.
Thank you, Dr. Archana. There are lots of activity planned in summer, especially the mountain related activities, playing in ice, any hilly area. And there are some other activities nowadays are available in lots of hill stations. They have some artificial boating, sliding, and some vehicle type of setup is there on ice sliding. So there are lots of fun activity I'm planning. Because currently the ice is gone almost on the hilly area. Few areas are left, like Manali and Rohtang bypass is there. So I'm planning for that to go there. Passage is about to clean as the news is spreading right now. And I am deciding it will be great playing with the ice, with the family, with the kids. I hope the family will enjoy the trip. And along along the activities, the food part is also important in that area, because here is a lots of heat, but on hilly area, especially the Maggie is the favorite food for everyone. Everybody enjoy on the top, and I think this enough for the day for sharing the activity. And over to you, Dr. Archana.
Thank you so much, Just Amit, and it was wonderful sharing your bucket list with us. And I hope you will have a wonderful time at Manali and all those adventurous activities you wish to go for. And all the
Thank
best for
you.
you. And now, one or two topics are left. Who would like to go? Because I can't see any hand raised here. Guest Harsh is here with us. So let me ask him, sharing his screen. Yes. So number 9 has also gone. We are left with number 10. Number 9 is all gone. We are left with number 8 and number 6.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Red one. Okay. Okay. So, what is your preferred summer pastime activity? It may be launching in the pool, engaging in any of the sports, or something like that. And what is your favorite or preferred summer pastime activity? Guest Harsh, over to you. Going for a picnic or anywhere else?
During my summer times, I love to play cricket. Although, if I talk about cricket, uh, I would love to share that I have represented under 17 for Northern Railways, but it was approximately that was my story of about 3 years earlier. If I talk about now, I have left cricket. I was I during my summer vacations, I also love to play kabaddi. I was a great kabaddi player, but after some time, I left it because I think I don't. Uh, as the time passes, I find out that uh, that energy or that type of interest which I was initially getting to it, I was not able to getting it. Then after I find my if you ask about a single activity that I like the most, so during my summer vacations, I love to go Delhi to my Nanu's house. Uh, I would also love to share that as I am a quite foodie, so I do not eat many vegetables. If I such as beans, capsicum, or any or etc. But as my nani knows that I love to eat paneer, she would always uh, tell my mommy and my bhabi that as Harsh loves to eat it, so uh, she commands everyone that you should make that only. And that's all. Over to you, Toastmaster Archana.
Thank you so much, yes, Harsh, and it was wonderful listening to you. Yes, cricket, and yes, this is one activity which many children likes, and even my son loves playing cricket, and it's the only summer time he gets to play all these things. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. And now I would like to wind up and wrap up here by saying that thank you all of you for your wonderful participation. It was wonderful listening to you, and you shared your reminiscences about your childhood and the summer vacations, and I love listening to all of them. Thank you so much for being a lovely audience over here. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Archita.
Such an amazing table topic session, Toastmaster Archana. And you literally brought back the all the good old memories. And as all the table topic speaker mentioned, whatever they have done, I can relate to most of them, and I have also done so many things. So coming back to the theme, I was talking about stories and asking from all of you. There's a little story I again want to share. Uh, as the in summer vacations, I used to do everything. I used to enjoy, go to shopping, to parks, and enjoy with my cousins. But I have never done holiday homework. Like I've always done it after the summer vacation ends, or at the just 1 or 2 days before the summer vacation. And as at that time, there were teachers in the school to check our holiday homework. In our Toastmasters meeting, we have evaluators who who will evaluate the whole meeting. And for that evaluation segment, I'd like to call our general evaluator, Toastmaster Shubham Sinha. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rashata. And yeah, let's get started with the evaluation section, the most important section of Toastmaster Meet. And for that, first I would like to call Toastmaster Devika, our evaluator for the first speaker. Toastmaster Devika, stage is all yours.
First of all, congratulations to Toastmaster Shubham for the wonderful speech. He has Toastmaster Suraj, sorry, for the wonderful speech that he has given. And I think he was great in the opening of the speech and the ending. He was good in body language. His voice modulation was good, and he seems to be confident while he was delivering the speech. The only thing which I think he can improve upon was uh, the type of leadership when he was telling. There should be, I think there should be a story with personal story, uh, which can he can connect with the audience, which audience seems to be interested in listening to his speech. So that personal story was missing in all the different type of leadership styles which he has given. And otherwise, overall, the speech was very good. And uh, over to you, Journal Value.
Thank you, Toastmaster Devika. So let's move forward and let's move to the table topic evaluations. For that, I would like to call Toastmaster Smita. Toastmaster Smita, please.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, Sir
Madam,
Toastmaster Shubham. So let me begin.
tabletop.
Yes. Toastmaster Jatin, you was saying something?
Yeah, I was saying before we proceed with evaluation, could we confirm the timer if all the speakers have qualified, and can we have the voting?
Yes, yes, yes. We must have the voting first.
Yeah, so Suraj Singh Suraj Singh, Shravan Kumar, and Devika. They are either overtime or undertime. Otherwise, one is on time.
If you are done with the poll, I guess we can move forward with the table topic evaluation.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for a couple of more participants. There are 5 more people who have not voted. I'd say if there are two, 3 vote, and then we'll close the poll as a quorum. Last 5 seconds. Okay, the poll is ended. Please proceed.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jatin. I'm sure everybody is having a tough time deciding whom to vote. And if you haven't, please vote. Only then the best speaker gets to be decided. As far as the evaluations go, the first speaker was Toastmaster Sankhya, and the topic was memories of childhood in a train journey. Well, we could see the excitement, and what I would do quickly is there'll be one commendation and one recommendation per speaker. So let me commend the excitement that Toastmaster Sankhya had, and I could see and I could imagine the fun-filled side birth experience that he was having. The one great plus point was that he began with a question, and the answer that he gave negated the answers that every members or with his friends, people who were traveling, some experience, elaboration of that experience could have heightened the speech more. The second speaker was guest Shravan Kumar. Uh, Shravan Kumar, is he a guest or a Toastmaster? I missed that.
I'm a Toastmaster guest.
You're a
Toastmaster.
Toastmaster. Well, I could imagine. So Toastmaster Shravan Kumar spoke about the summer fruits, and there was so much about summer, the movies, the ice creams, and we were all involved into the summer activities and the summer things. A lot of enthusiasm there. And the best was the childlike recalling that he had when he was speaking. It left everyone, and especially me, wanting actually to go and open the fridge and open and take out a mango. A recommendation for the speech would be an experience probably while the tree plantation, because you have a tree there. If it was planted during your lifetime, or something you had heard about the tree, or something along because that was the height of your speech, something, some prank or some incident that you actually had along with the fruits that you played on somebody. So that would have added to the speech. The third speaker, Toastmaster Manvi, had favorite summer treat and why, and yes, ice golas and popsicles and very fluent in delivery, Toastmaster Manvi. And she also ended with a question, and she also told everybody not to steal. So that were very interesting ways. But I would recommend her to keep her camera off, because with such a lovely delivery, we would love to see the expressions, and only then people can relate better with the speaker. Our next speaker, I'm so sorry. I'm the only speaker whose name I've not written. Toastmaster Archana, can you help me with this? If you could spend the summer anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? It was by guest, I think, who
Guest
spoke about
Utkarsh.
Munnar. Guest Utkarsh, yes, who spoke about being in Munnar and the hills and the mountains and the respite. And wonderfully worded. What could add to your speech would be that you had a whys all across the speech. So experiences of where you would, the mountains, the hills, etc., the respite, why, and then look into the cameras. That was one recommendation I would like to give you. We could feel the excitement. I could feel the beautiful time that you spent in the hills. But I would have loved to connect with you had you looked into the camera more. That's the only recommendation for you. Toastmaster Pratyush Gupta, you spoke about your memories with your grandparents. Uh, this was one of the speeches that had an excellent beginning, a body, and an ending. He's not only began, he didn't jump onto the topic. He spoke about the summer vacations, what, where, came down to grandparents, and a lot of humor in the speech. There was uh, the guinea pig, his younger brother being the guinea pig, then his cousin getting thrashed, and then the end about the whatever way it is, but the grandparents have the special place, a full speech in all. So wonderful work there, Toastmaster Pratish Gupta. One recommendation would be to add a little more meat to your speech by adding elaborating that incident where how your cousin got thrashed. For instance, how did you plan that revenge that you played on your grandfather? How did you plan that? What did you do with your brother? And how you would have probably tiptoed there, built a little more suspense into it, and had everybody waiting. Okay, what actually happened? And then ultimately, it was not you, but your cousin who got caught. That would be my recommendation. Our next speaker, Toastmaster Galal Zaki, who spoke about the power cuts during summers. And he spoke about him being in Egypt and how it's a developing country. And then instead of that, he spoke about the wonderful experiences he's had about the travels. It was a treat to listen to it, especially, the mimicking about the eggs and the honey. And I love the habanero, not the jalapeno that he got, but the habanero. And when he was told that it wouldn't just be the hot in, but it would also be the hot out. My recommendation would be to build this very incident into the speech about the power cuts. For instance, it could be the heat that builds up during the power cuts. We can feel it not only here at this time, but you can feel a similar heat even when you are away in other instances. For instance, this incident would have come in there, and then it would be the heat would is not just inside, but oh boy, when it comes out, that heat, you cannot match it with the power cut, something like that. You could have mixed both of them. So that would be my recommendation. Our next speaker was our guest Amit, who spoke about the bucket list and what he has planned, the trips. I could relate to the Maggie he's eating at night, taking Maggie packets and probably eating it in hotels and places. Food, how it plays. So the bucket list had all the things. I would have loved to hear about a fantasy uh, event that you have planned or something that you feel this is a fantasy of mine, not just for the family, but in my bucket list, if I ever get to do, could be skydive or it could be something absolutely hilarious or extraordinary for you. So that could add to the experience of your storytelling. Our last speaker was guest Harsh, who spoke about his favorite summer activity. It was lovely hearing how he has played for Northern Railways and then things he does and what does he get to do in his Nanu's house. And ultimately, it came down to his favorite activity being paneer eating. So my recommendation would be, since it is, that's your favorite part of your summer activity, how do you convert that into a story and indulge people in your paneer eating? Probably speak about a dish and what you do when you're trying to, people are making you wait and not take that dish, and how you actually sneak into the kitchen and pick it up, and what you're doing. And this, you can make people's mouth water when you're speaking and you indulge into that. That could be, and take your story to a different level. So that is all that I would like to speak about the speakers. A common recommendation for all is that since we have only 2 minutes, so instead of wasting precious time in thanking the table topic master for a wonderful topic, and everybody is getting that topic. So straight away dive into the topic. Begin by take a few seconds probably, think of a story outline. Begin with a question. Begin by indulging the entire audience out here. Use your hands, use your expressions, because you are connecting with everybody through all the senses, and you have only 2 minutes to indulge in, with the audience. So make the most of your screen time and have people glued to you when you're speaking. So talk with your eyes, talk with your smile, talk with your hands and the story, and feel the story and have people feel the story in those 2 minutes. So back to you. Now, who should I hand over to you? The general evaluator, of course. Back to you, general evaluator.
Thank you,
Toastmaster
Toastmaster
Shubham.
Ashita. And that was a great evaluation. And let's move forward. And now let me call my tag team. So first, let me call the timer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Avnish. Please give your report.
Thank you, Toastmaster. So I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if it's visible.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So this is my timer report for today's speaker. So Suraj Singh, prepared speaker, he has overtimed by a few seconds. And then in table topic speakers, Shankan, he was in time. Shravan Kumar, he overtimed by 9 seconds. And then all the other table topic speakers, were in time. Then evaluators, Devika was under time. She completed her evaluation in 1 minute and 12 seconds. Should be like in between 2 to 3 minutes. That is all about today's speaker's time. Over to you, General Evaluator. Thanks.
Thank you, Toastmaster Avnish. Now let's move to the next tag team over there, who is Toastmaster Sudhanshu, counter for today's meeting. So Toastmaster Sudhanshu, please present your report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shubham. So it was a very pleasant meeting on a pleasant evening on a scorching weather. So it was a great listening to all the speakers. So yes, now coming to those luggages we carried extra during the speeches. So just to make a count of those, and just to be aware of like whether which words we are using repeatedly. So, starting with my report, so Toastmaster Suraj, he used about ahs and ums 3 times. There were quite a few repeated words like if I fail, and, manage, for, with that. So, just we can, for the repeated words, I would like to say that we can just try to frame a picture of the things, like we can be took little calculated pauses, so that can help us with minimizing the repeated words. Uh, Second, Toastmaster Archita, she had about 4 hours and ums. So was used 2 times, and there was one use of but. Toastmaster Archana, there was about 8 hours and ums. Toastmaster Smita, about 2 hours, and repeated words were and have. Toastmaster Devika, about 7 hours and ums. And Toastmaster Shravan Kumar, about 10 R's and ums, and there were like repeated uses of like, ice, food, and there were two long pauses. Toastmaster Utkarsh, there were two R's. So was used one time. Repeated words were that, good evening, there, just. Toastmaster Pratyus, that was a repeated word. And our guest Amit, 4 R's and ums were there. Guest hers, about 8 R's and ums were there, and or was repeated. So that was my repeated. That was the repeated words and the R's and ums. So let's minimize them and let's make that journey more fluent. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sudhanshu. Now let's move to the grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Sunil. Toastmaster Sunil, the stage is on yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Now I'm going to share my report with my gizmo, which is of cutting edge technology, that is laptop. Please confirm if the report is visible. Is it visible?
No, Toastmaster Sunil, it's not visible.
Sorry.
Are you not able to present your screen? Okay, yeah, now it's visible. Toastmaster Sunil, now we can see your
Yeah,
screen.
yeah. I want to start slideshow, that's why. Yeah, it's okay. It's so this was the word of the day, gizmo, and this was the phrase of the day, cutting edge. Sorry, today no one used the word of the day except me. So who I used just a few seconds ago. Only Dalal Jaki used the phrase of the day. There were some good words or phrases some people used. 10 line used by Suraj. The meaning of it is a visual clear division on human skin. Nostalgic used by Archita. Longing for a pastime. Introspect used by Suraj. Examine one's own thought. Stubborn used by Archana. Determined to do what you want. Respite by Utkarsh. Relief from something difficult like heat. Guinea pig used by Pratish Gupta. A person used a subject for experiment. And tiptoe used by Smita. Work quietly and carefully. Now coming to the next rhetorical devices. First rhetorical questions whose answers are not required. Have you witnessed any speaker who spoke over time? It was asked by Avnish. Which flavor of ice cream is your favorite? Used by Manvi. Then Anaphora, no one used. Hypophora, no one used. Rule of three, no one used. Metaphor, only Archita used a metaphor like Yishu ran like Rajdhani Express. Archita. Personification, no one used. Now I come to recommendations. As per my knowledge, there is only one recommendation someone used is having. Actually, it should be has. Though I recommended you regarding the mistakes, but believe me, I don't have much knowledge than than you, and believe me, I learned a lot from all of you. So this is all about my report. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil. It was a very nice report. I will cover it in my evaluations. Now let's move to like a fun time, I can say. And now let's check our listening skills. For that, I'm gonna call Toastmaster Jatin, our active listener for today. Be ready for the report.
Thank you so much, Mr. General Evaluator. Now, my first question was actually given away by our grammarian itself. So, but we'll still quickly check if people really paid attention to to what the speaker had said as well as his report. So the question is, what was the name of our T-Mod's cousin?
Issue.
Yeah, right. And he ran like a Rajdhani Express, as told by the grammarian as well. But which city did our T-Mod go to for her summer vacations?
Delhi.
Yeah, again, it's not listening. If you are recollecting, you know answers beforehand. So that's why if you know answers beforehand, you need to do, you know what you need to do. Okay, so looks like there is nobody else who really listened to it, but the answer is Delhi. What is our evaluators executive committee role, except for TMCL folks? For those who do not know, the other folks. Again, it's not listening if you already know the answer. So if anybody else remembers how did T-Mod introduce her? What is the easy role for our evaluator for today?
Secretary.
Yep, she is the secretary. Devika, Toastmaster Devika is our secretary. Can you name one or two leadership styles mentioned by our prepared speaker in his speech?
Autocratic, democratic. Autocratic, democratic.
All right. Anybody else has any other names?
Coaching, altruistic.
Okay.
Applicative.
Huh? Sunilji, you can't hear you. You are on mute. You go on mute when you start speaking.
Affiliative.
Okay, yeah, authoritative. All right. What are name the snacks or the sweets that our table topics evaluators Smita ji used to have at during her summer vacations?
Kulfi.
Sorry?
Kulfi.
Kulfi. What specific type of kulfi?
Matka kulfi.
Matka kulfi.
Matka
Yeah.
kulfi.
And anything else?
Cotton one, गुड़िया के बाल या
cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
Ekipura Bender.
Sorry?
Ekipura Bender. That was the beginning. I don't know. I didn't understand, but I heard Ekipura Bender.
Okay. I'm not sure if that was one of the ones Smitaji mentioned, but she can confirm. Maybe I missed it. Okay. Where did our first table topic speaker go for his trip?
Jagannath Puri.
Jagannath Puri. Okay. And favorite brand of favorite ice cream, Shravan's favorite ice cream brand?
Naturals.
Was on that note, not a good point of, it's a sad news rather. The Naturals founder recently passed away, I think yesterday or today. So That's a point of general knowledge. Somebody can look it up. But which country is Galal from?
Egypt.
Egypt.
He mentioned he has two bloods. What are those two bloods?
Indian
Turkish,
and Turkish.
Indian and Turkish.
That's true. Okay. What is the name of or what is the relation that has been most mentioned most number of times in today's meeting?
Granny.
Grandparents.
And
One specific.
Granny.
Nani ji.
Yes.
Nani ji.
It seems like everybody's favorite is maternal grandfather or grandmother rather. I don't know why did anybody go to their paternal grandparents' place for the summer vacations? But she was the only one mentioned. And what sport did Harsh play for under seven as in railways?
Cricket.
Cricket, kabaddi.
I thought he played only one of them.
Hockey.
Huh? How many did you play for under 17 railways? Dude, Harsh, can you correct?
Hockey is not my domain. I have played cricket also for Northern Railway.
Cricket.
Yeah. Okay. And what was Amit's location for his summer vacations or his adventure sports?
Manali.
Manali.
Which pass specifically?
Rohtang Pass.
Yep.
Rohtang.
Cool. So seems like people have been listening. So I don't need to pick one favorite because everybody seems to be listening other than the ones who have not responded at all. So over to you, Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jatin. And now I guess we are ready for the evaluations, for the general evaluations. So first, let's start with the meeting. When we started sharp at 4:07. It was quite late, but it's okay. We can work on that from next time. The first role player essay, Toastmaster Suraj, you did a great job. You started with a question and it was related with the theme, which is pretty good. And one recommendation for you that you can start with more enthusiasm. Like you are the starting the meeting, you are the setting the tone of the meeting. So you can just do it in the more energetic way. So people will be more energetic. This is a small recommendation. Now let's move to presiding officer, Toastmaster Jatin. Again, you started with a great smile. You greeted everyone. You continued the theme. You talked about the theme, and you mentioned people from the different clubs, parent clubs, PTMC, and different clubs, and you also took introduction of guests, which was very good. You announced the star of the month in the starting, which was good thing to do because it motivated others to. And yes, one more thing. After doing those things, when you saw that some more guests entered in the meeting, some more Toastmasters entered in the meeting, again you acknowledged them, which was a very good thing to do. So kudos to you on that. Now let's move to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Rachita. Again, you started with a question and you engaged everyone. You did a very great job. You introduced the flow of the meeting very well. Few suggestions for you. Like you use Hindi word. Like in today's meeting, everyone uses different Hindi word. So for that, what we do in Toastmasters, after using a Hindi word, we can use the English meaning of that because we do this in Toastmaster. If I'm saying Mama ji, so I can say my maternal uncle. So we all can do it. It's for all because we all have done that. Other than that, your session was really great. You asked different stories and you interacted with everyone. So kudos to you on that. You did very well, really well. Now let's move to the tag team. The first tag team would be Toastmaster Avnish, timer for today's meeting. You introduced your role very well. Like you said the timings for every segment and you said everything. But a small recommendation, like, after while introducing the role, you use the example if you will speech like if you will give speak your speech over time, it will be a bad impression or something like that. So it felt on a little negative note. So for a speaker, it might be something a negative thing for a speaker. So you can give a positive example or a positive thing in the starting, so a speaker will get motivated. And you presented your report very well. Like you used the Excel sheet and it was very well structured. One more thing, avoid using chat box publicly. When Toastmaster Suraj was delivering his piece, you typed in a chat box to spotlight him, which I think might disturb the speaker, Toastmaster Suraj. So you can avoid that. And again, it goes for Toastmaster Jatin also. You replied him in the in the public. So you can just direct message him. We have the option in Zoom. So we all can avoid that. It's for all. Now let's move to the second board player, our counter for today's meeting, Toastmaster Sudhanshu. Again, you also did a very great job. You presented your report very well. You connected with the theme in the starting while introducing your role. You very well connected the theme about the grannies and all those things. And yeah, while presenting your speech, you also give different recommendation to different speakers, which was a great job. Kudos to you on that. One a small recommendation or small thing which you can improve that while I was seeing the report, I was not able to see the report of the general evaluator and the tag team. So we also want to know our filler words and our feedback on that thing. So just a small thing you can work on. You can complete your report. Now let's move to Bramilian. Bramilian, you did a very great job. You presented your report very well. And you explained everything very well. You gave the phrase of the day, word of the day. But today you notice like a very few people, or I can say only one people, except you use the word of the day and phrase of the day. You know, what's the reason? Because it was not connected with the theme. Like if you will choose a word of the day and phrase of the day which is connected with the theme, speakers will be comfortable and will use more that phrase of the day and word of the day while delivering their speeches. So this is a small recommendation which we can take care of. Now, the active listener, wow, like you explained your role in the starting while doing that. Like you are the active listener. I will ask the question. That's your role, and you started asking the question. Like the thing you have to do in the end, you started by introducing your role, which was good. Like giving this example, what I will do, and we did it really well. After like while presenting, you also did very well. The questions were good. Now let's move to evaluator, Toastmaster Devika. I guess she is in the room. Wait, she is not in the room. So Toastmaster Devika, you introduced the speaker very, very well. You stated the objective, the project, the leadership style, the project, everything very well. Few recommendation, like the first recommendation is that you didn't stated the timing with the timer, which we used to tell while we are introducing the speaker. And there is a certain way to introduce a speaker, which is the speaker's name, the speaker's name. For example, Toastmaster Suraj, the leader I found in me, Toastmaster Suraj. This is the way, this is the way we introduce a speaker in a Toastmaster. And one more thing, like I saw you were standing and you were moving around when Toastmaster Suraj was giving his speech. So just think that if we were in a real Toastmaster in a physical meet, so it would be not it wouldn't look good. Like you are the evaluator and the speaker is giving us the speech and you're like walking and you're stand and you're not concentrating on the speech. So it can affect the speaker. So please take care of this. And I guess that's the reason you didn't got many points for the evaluations. So you can take care of that. Now let's move to the speaker, Toastmaster Suraj, because he is in the room. Yeah, he's also in the room, no problem. So yeah, he's in the room. Toastmaster Suraj did a very great job. Like what a speech it was. A good starting. You went to the test. You explained the different leadership style. And Toastmaster Devika mentioned you didn't share your personal stories and your personal anecdote, but I felt like you shared your personal story and kudos to you on that. Few things you can work upon. The first thing is the pause. And the pause where you are transitioning. like you're transitioning from a paragraph to the next thing or the next phase of your speech. So you can take a pause there. You should not use and or any conjunction there. You can just take a small pause and it will be and it will look better. And the second thing is the facial expression. Like when you were seeing different things, like now I got to know how much the different type of leadership style are there. So you can use your facial expression there. So it will be more impactful. And yeah, I will undergo the test because I will need that after my marriage. So sure, I will go with the test. Now let's move to the table topic master, Toastmaster Rachana. The topics were great, the topics were relatable. You stated the importance of impromptu speaking. You very well introduced the table topic evaluator. You stated the structure of table topic speech, the timings, everything was great. And what was the great thing about your table topic session was you were commenting on after every speaker's speech, and which was connected to their speech. So kudos to you on that. You did a very great job there. And few recommendation, like if you're using a PPT and if you're using a PPT and if you're using a screen share, please use the full screen mode because your topics were visible at the side. You were hiding that, but at the time it was visible and it was visible to all. And as it is impromptu speaking, so it's uh, it's it's good to keep the topic secret. And the second thing, the main thing about like it's again the way of giving the topic and calling the speaker, table topic speaker. It's a certain way that the name of the speaker, the topic, and again the name of the speaker. Like Toastmaster Jatin, a day in my life, Toastmaster Jatin. It's the proper way to introduce a table topic speaker. You can just take care of that in the next table topic session, which you will conduct. Now let's move to table topic evaluators. Toastmaster Smita Kotkar. Yeah, again, you introduced your role very well. You connected with the theme in the starting. You said about your granny's story and everything, the timings and everything was great. And while you report, you kept it crisp and clean. One recommendation and one commendation. And at the end, you gave the general recommendation, which was good and which was a recommendation we all should take care of. Like, we should not thank the table topic because it's a speech. Now I'm giving a table like all the table topic speaker has been covered by the table topic evaluator Toastmaster Smita. So this I'm giving a general recommendation to all table topic speakers. It's just the table topic speech is a mini speech. Like it's not only a topic and you have to speak upon that. You can think of that as a small speech. Like after getting a topic, you should think about the opening, a body, and at the end you can think about the concluding your speech, which is very important in table topic speech. Which I've seen like Toastmaster Smith also mentioned, Pratish Gupta, Manvi, and everyone very well structured their speech and but only I felt at the concluding part, like Toastmaster Rasank, I didn't saw you concluding the concluding remarks, and again goes for the Toastmaster Shravan, Toastmaster Amit. You can just conclude your speech and it will be more beautiful. And overall, speech was the meet was very good. All the role player did a very great job, and this was my general evaluator report. And back to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shubham, for an insightful evaluation. And you have given so many recommendations to everybody present here. And now I'd like to take back all of you on the theme of today's meeting, which was I was talking about summer vacation and holidays and our childhood days. And it's time to wind up the meeting. So let's, like, while concluding, I just wanted to say that remembering and cherishing those good old days feels truly nostalgic. And I think life felt so wonderful at that time. But as we grew up, I feel that we have somewhere lost that carefree spirit. And as a child, I was free in my thoughts, not thinking too much that what others might be thinking. And today, as I conducted this session, I realized how lovely life was when we were kids and how we all remembered and cherished those cutting edge memories filled with laughter, joy in little things like a cup of ice cream or in a kulfi, or playing with our cousins or listening to stories from our grandparents. So, thank you everyone for staying this long at this meeting. And I would like to end my session here and hand over the stage to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Jatin. Over to you.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the Day. I request everyone to put your hands together for a nostalgic and fun-filled meeting that was wonderfully conducted by her. And in the interest of time, without further ado, I'd like to launch the polls for the best Eagle Eye role play, which is amongst the Taggle team, Timer, our counter, grammarian, and listener. So request everyone to mark the polls. I will give 10 more seconds to do that. There are 2 more people pending. Alrighty, one last poll, one last vote. If not, the poll is closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Then we have the results or the poll for the best Lionheart role player amongst our team of Archita, Table Topics Master Archana, General Evaluator Shubham, and Table Topics Evaluator Smita Kotkar. Request everyone to vote.
Morning.
Alrighty. One last vote pending. Closing in. Oh, it's already done. Okay. Thank you. I will end this poll. Now, while I prepare the certificates, I would request to get some thoughts from people who have joined for the first time. So let's ask guest Amit, how did you find today's meeting?
Is really wonderful. I learned lots of things, and that definitely helped me in future. And I will love to continue the meetings.
Thank you. Sorry, were you saying something?
So, thank you.
Thank you. We were glad that you could join us for the meeting. Stay back, participate in table topics, share your thoughts. So we would love to have you in our future meetings as well. Please feel free to drop by. We generally meet every Sunday 4 p.m. But starting June, we will be meeting alternate Saturday and Sunday at 4 p.m. itself. So if you're not in our guest group, we can share you our WhatsApp group details, and then you can join our guest group so that you can get further updates. For that, you can even contact our Vice President membership, Archita, who's also the team mod for today. Utkarsh, long time. How?
Yes, hi, Jatin.
Hello. So what did you think of today's meeting?
Yeah, so I did attend last week's session also when it was hosted like on the Mother's Day part, and that was also a pretty great session that was organized. So this session, just like the last time also, it was a pretty great session. Again, I got a chance to like recollect, revisit what exactly how I spent my childhood days, like learn and listen to the stories of how the other people have, what kind of incidents that they have, what kind of stories that they have. So it was a great session, and I think yeah, it was a good chance, good opportunity for me to engage and interact with all the folks. So yeah, looking forward to more of these sessions. And yeah, thank you for having me here.
Thank you for joining us. We hope to see more of you, hopefully as a member too. And feel free to contact us. I think we can now hear from, last but not least, our almost a regular guest, Toastmaster Galal Zaki. How do you like TMCL meetings?
Thank you so much. The only thing is the timing, because I got cut off, as I was mentioning, the electricity. But thank God, in Egypt, foreigners call us land of IBM. I stands for Inshallah, which means God willing. B stands for Bukra, which means tomorrow. And M stands for Malish, which means never mind. So we're never on time. And I understand you also have India stretchable time like us. So thank God I was able to come back. I love the listening session. I'm not used to that. And also the table topic sessions were scary, because when you talk about going back to my childhood, that's just nearly 80 years ago. So my memory at the time is lost. Thank you so much. I wanted to ask, have the results come out for the table topic and all that? Because I got cut off.
No, so you are just in time for that. It was supposed to be shared at 5 or 5:30, and now because of stretchable time, it's at almost 6:30. But we are here with the results. I also heard that your daughter sang 2 wonderful songs for us last time. I missed those. Hopefully, one of the future meetings we could hear them again.
Yes, sure. Thank you. She's on YouTube. Rola Zaki sings in 16 languages. She's incredible. Thank you.
Nice. All right. So time for results now. So for the outstanding performances of meeting number 146, first we have the best table topic speaker as requested by Toastmaster Dalal. Anybody has any guesses?
Master Dalal. Guest to first anyway.
Alrighty. So let me quickly. So it's a tie between our regular guest Toastmasters Mani Kumar and Galal Zaki.
Wow.
Congratulations to you. Manvi, can we have you connected your webcam?
So, can I take a shot?
Yes, please. So Shubham, you're taking a screenshot, right? Yeah. But Manvi, can we have you connected your webcam yet?
Thank you.
Okay. Next we have Eagle Eye Role Player of the Day. Any guesses there? Okay, none, because nobody was listening, but they were voting. Thank you so much. So thank you for sharing this with me. Now, last but not least, the Lionheart Role Player of the Day is Table Topics Evaluator, Toastmaster Smita Kodkar. Put your hands up. Put your hands up so that we can see you at the top. The virtual hand. All right, thank you. Okay, screenshot done. With this, we come to the end of our meeting. The only announcement that I have is our next meeting is on 26th of May at 4 p.m. We would like to have you there with renewed energy and so that we can have a lot of fun. Anybody has any other announcements to make? If not, I formally adjourn this meeting and stop the recording.